45 hours. Two football powerhouses line up across from each other. Nebraska versus Miami.
Yeah, the two teams haven't played each other a lot, but when they have, the games have been memorable, to say the least. And one man has been in the middle of almost all of them. And this week I sat down with Tom Osborne to get his historical perspective on these two rivals. Nebraska-Miami is not a rivalry. Not to Tom Osborne.
If you don't play every year, probably don't have a true rivalry. But certainly we had some important games that we played with them.
A national TV audience looking on.
Like 1962's Gotham Bowl, Bob Devaney's first season. Nebraska beat Miami in New York, and again in Lincoln in '76. But then the '80s hit.
We had a couple of unfortunate encounters with them back in the Orange Bowl.
One unfortunate encounter, the 1984 game. Husker fans would like to remember it for the famous Fumblerooski. Instead, it's remembered for this, a missed two-point conversion.
The difference between completing the pass and not completing it was probably about an inch.
An inch. All Osborne had to do was kick the extra point, take the tie, and undoubtedly the national championship. But even now, that's not how he thinks.
I always assumed that if you're going to win a national championship, you had to win a game. You couldn't just settle for a tie.
Osborne tells me he has no regrets, especially since he got his national championship, the first of three, a decade later.
Well, the thing that stood out about '94 was really exceptional resolve.
The seeds of that resolve were planted a year earlier. You see, the Huskers went through the regular season undefeated, but lost to Florida State in another heartbreaker.
And he hooked and left. Florida State wins.
When this last-second field goal went wide left. Heartbreaking because Nebraska took and then lost the lead with only a minute 16 left in the game, a time the players coming back in '94 would not let themselves forget.
They had a minute 16 put on their T-shirts during the winter conditioning. And during the summer, minute 16 was on the scoreboard. So what they were saying is, you know, we had them with a minute 16 left, and we managed to lose the game. We're going to let that happen again.
And they didn't, running the table despite losing key players off and on throughout the season, beating Miami in the '95 Orange Bowl.
I thought that team, of all the teams that I coached, probably wasn't the most talented team, but it was a team that I thought had the greatest determination and the greatest desire to win of any team that I was around.
And now, 20 years later, the '94 Huskers will be honored in Memorial Stadium. Many will be there, but one won't.
Brooke will be an element that will be certainly sorely missed.
Brooke Behringer stepped into quarterback when Tommy Frazier went down with a blood clot. Now, Brooke played through his own injuries and kept winning. And then, testament to his character, when Tommy returned in '95, Brooke returned to the backup spot and never complained. Then, 3 months after the season ended, Brooke died in a plane crash.
And I think his death probably impacted our football team more than anything that I can remember.
So, while maybe not technically a rivalry, Nebraska-Miami has all the emotions, highs and lows. And Osborne expects Saturday to be no different.
I think it'll be a very vocal atmosphere. I think the fans will be fired up about it.
And so will the players.
I think both teams are trying to establish an identity and kind of show where they stand nationally. So it'll be an interesting game.